So for me, what I discovered, and it's also true in business, is having a focus, a professional focus is one of your superpowers. When we talk about this in business, it means having a niche, solving a particular problem for a particular part of the market, and being really good at that thing as a way to build a business. When it comes to job hunting, knowing exactly what type of industry, sub-industry, and function that you would do is what I call evolving as a job seeker. So in my VIP trainings, we talk about the evolution of a job seeker. That means not just wanting to be a business analyst. Okay, it's fair enough to want that, but to get hired is that a business analyst studying what kind of industry, doing what kind of analytics. Getting really clear on that is a superpower. And oftentimes we can claim that superpower by just deciding, making a decision. I want to work in growth analytics for a sports marketing firm, being very specific. That it seems like you might not have a context for making a choice because you haven't done, say, analytics before, but this is where you can make the biggest impact in your search by being very specific. The second superpower is method. So in the job hunt, what is the right method that will get you interviews and offers fast? And that is most definitely what I call the concept of generating interviews on demand. And I cover that in detail in my course, the Job Offer Roadmap, which I think you might want to check out just in case it has all the big concepts needed to be successful in the job hunt. The Job Offer Roadmap leads with this idea that people hire people, not resumes or GPAs, my overlying philosophy. And so the method that gets you hired into these firms is that you're out meeting people, and some people call it networking. I think of it more as interviewing on demand as one of the guiding functions of your job hunt or guiding concepts is this, that method must center around meeting other people, also related to the inputs and outputs concept. So that's a second superpower. And then the third one is your mindset. So the mindset that you wake up with every morning. Do you believe that you can be successful in your job hunt? Do you think it's possible? If you think about what a healthy mindset looks like, it's one that says, okay, I'm here now. This is where I want to be in the future. The person that I will be in the future is not who I am now. And I'm not particularly going to be offended or hurt or get turned off if the person who I am now is getting rejected, because every time I have a conversation, I'm going to be better for it. Every time I learn something about the job hunt, I am a different person. I'm a better person for that. I'm a constantly changing, evolving being. And so in the job hunt, you're going to have things that occur that you don't like not hearing back, or you get a rejection. It's important to see those things as exactly the right thing for you right now at that time in terms of what you need to learn and grow. The exact challenge presented to you at exactly the right time so that you can learn and grow and get through it. You'll become closer to this version of yourself every day, the more you accept the challenges and not let them kind of eat at you and bug you, because you know you are this thing in motion. You are this evolving thing. And that is a third power of the job hunt. A superpower is having that mindset that you are able to evolve and change, and you're not limited by your past, by your resume, by your GPA, or anything like that. And when you bring those three together, the focus, the method, and the mindset, you are a superpower. You are able to go out and get interviews and offers. And of course, to have somebody show you the right learning curve and work with you to climb it, that's going to make it happen a lot faster as well. So that's one of the other topics that I wanted to cover today, and hopefully you found that somewhat useful. I want to take a question from the audience here. Let me just see if I can find it for you here. Yeah, so the question is, hey, I'd like to know how you can help me find a job, or specifically in this case, help me find an internship. So it's a good question. It's a tough question because people don't often know what they don't have or don't know what they lack. So on one hand, I could say, okay, the way I can help you is I can help you get interviews and offers. And the question back is, well, how do you help me get interviews? How do you help me get an offer? And when it comes to that, I think that's a fair question. How do you help me get interviews? Well, we have two ways that we can go about getting interviews. One is to apply. The other is to network and to reach out to people without an application. Those are the two ways. So the ways of doing those two things well is how I can help a person get interviews and offers. Applying well relates to having great resumes, great cover letters, sending them to the right people. All right. And then when you don't necessarily have the right documents, I can help you prepare them and send them to the right people. Even then, you might not hear back. So then the work of following up becomes important, and knowing how to follow up with the right professional touch to get the follow-up email, the follow-up response. So following up on applications. Then when it comes to networking, exactly how to do that. What does it take to network, right? How do I network? With whom? What do I say? All of that. And in that area, I consider this the same thing as getting interviews on demand. The way I think about networking is getting interviews on demand. So that's how I can help somebody. Getting them in enough seats, in enough conversations with people so that they climb that learning curve, refine their professional presentations, their interview responses, so that they get hired. That's it. And it's that simple. It can be full of effort, but it can also feel effortless. It's possible to make this process by, on one hand, being full of effort, also feeling effortless in the doing. And if you're doing the job hunt right, you're actually starting to enjoy it. So that's a little bit about my presentation for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you on Fridays. Bring your questions, bring your concerns to the roundtable, and we can go in more detail. And wish you a great weekend and good luck with your job hunts.